Welcome, this is Ryan Rockwood with Virtual Results, and I'm just going to do a quick overview on how to use the Yoast SEO plugin. The plugin is, I can't describe every feature here. It's a lot of complex stuff, but I can give you a general overview, and you can look into more details or contact our team for more assistance. But basically, first of all, you want to make sure that you have the latest version of the SEO plugin. The latest version has a lot of enhancements that are worth getting. So the way that you access the back end of the plugin is right here. Now, there is a tour, there is some stuff, there is some documentation here. I'm going to go through it right quick, but if you see settings here that I don't mention, don't worry about them. I'm not saying yours should be set up like this. I'm merely trying to give an example of what you can do, give you the conceptual ideas. Okay. Here's where you can enter in your Google Webmaster Tools if you want. I recommend you don't do that, and you verify Webmaster Tools with your analytics code. As long as you're using the new analytics code, you can do that. Okay. Use Bing Webmaster Tools. You can do the verification code here if you wish. Alexa here. You can do that if you wish. We can go to the titles and meta section. This is the first section where they have some, pretty significant settings. The one thing that you may want to do is use meta keywords tag. Some of the older search engines use this, and no harm that I can see in having this made available to you. We can go to the Home tab, and right here you can see that we've put in the brand name and a tagline and a general meta description that's going to show up on the home page. This is not really going to help with ranking, but the goal here is to get some keywords in here that are probably going to be entered by the searcher. What'll happen is that they will become bolded. That will increase click-through rates. Now, this author highlighting is a new thing, and it's pretty significant. It has to do with Google+. What you want to do is you want to come down here, select a user that is going to be the owner of the site for the home page, and you want to select their user account. Then you want to go to their user account here, find them, and enter in their Google+ profile. This is absolutely critical. Okay. After you do that, you want to go to their Google+ profile and enter in the site URL underneath their contributor section in their profile, and then there's a rich text snippet testing tool that you can Google, find, and so you can verify that it's working correctly. But what the result will be of using this properly is that you'll see those little faces showing up in the search engines. When you search for something, you see a website, you see a little face next to it. That's the goal of that. Okay, so be sure to spend some time doing that. Post types, these are merely merge codes, and you can find the cheat sheet for title, date, site name, all that kind of stuff. You can do this. This is not to be relied on. Okay, this is basically if you don't do anything else, it'll come up with an excerpt from your post. So, which is great, but we want to try to do it on a post by post basis. What I'm going to do is instead of going over all of these, I'm just going to export these settings and make them available to you at the end so that you can import them and at least have a starting point to work with. Okay, so to do that, I'll jump to the Export tab, and I will go ahead and export the settings. And you can do the same thing. You can come in here and you can import the settings into yours. Okay, of course the title tags and so on are going to be for another site, but you can change that manually. Okay, let's go to the social tab. Most of this you won't have to mess with unless you know what you're doing, but note here you do actually have to turn on this XML sitemap, and you should. Check the box. Also click here. It's important to click it because you can see that I have a conflict here. This sitemap is not working. Although I do have the URL that I can go into Webmaster Tools in Google and enter into Webmaster Tools. That's actually surprisingly important. You would think that it wouldn't make a big difference, but it does. Also, obviously, I'm going to spend some time and make sure that I get this conflict resolved so that this sitemap is working. Okay? In video 2, we'll pick up on some of the other options.